I am. I was gonna come back earlier. Got sidetracked. I was in the middle of piecing together stuff for summer new shit. And real shit. It really matters. Came to an epiphany. Realized something had been very wrong since the beginning. Put some pretty major pieces together. And in the middle of that, I become aware of um, Cam Ryan Hillman's latest fucking harassment. Targeting of I and my children again. Defamation, slander. Working in a group effort. Timed a day ago. Can't imagine why. Also, let me go ahead and make it clear. I'm pretty sure it's part of what months ago I know there's assumed as a long-term setup plan by others. Wait until they step in that pile of shit. Anyway, so I think this is ground. We're continuing for that. Uh, try me. Fuck around, find out. So anyway, here's the thing. I'm done with Cam and his junky ass. Okay, I'm done with it. I'll be goddamned if he builds his shit back up on the back of my son, our abuse, monster relationship, this, the other, to target I and Lil, and blah, 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 blah. Doing so illegally. It also placed parts into Amanda Athey, swearing she's the one that released whatever because it was sent to her and shit. Cam's played this call a million fucking times to lift up views, do things to just continually for years target my son falsely, erroneously, and to target me. And if this video has my name in it, it means it's a clear target at me, not my son. Although what they're trying to do in it is attempt to get me to go back towards my son, whatever, and fuck with our relationship, do whatever, but um, knowing that if I come back out against or do anything else, that it could discredit him, do this, and I'm not gonna do it. All I can, I'm over it. And, lip lock doing what she's doing too with this one, and today, y'all do whatever, okay? Cam, though, for years has been after my son. Him, Amy Tate, Squall, the rest. It's been nothing but it's how the one misstep happened to. Didn't realize some Wells group, how Squall then played into that. They put out the picture of my son and daughter as we were getting my daughter ready for a school dance. Pulled out the mama bear, right? Mama T-Rex. Falsely accused him of being Hunter. So I ended up making those videos and all kinds of shit. Didn't realize. And then throughout all these years, I've watched all these motherfuckers use my kids over and over and over and over. Target them, terrorize them, especially at Christmas. You ever notice this is... You notice Cam did this a day ago when I released Little's List? Right? Shit. Plus, when I said shit I did about a whole bunch of people in the last life, it's real convenient. Plus, when I maybe contacted certain folks, I think it has a feel to it, Cam. Years of systematic harassment and lies from Cam Hillman about my son and myself, and to target both of us, to defame, slander, bring potential harm. He's done it to a member of the armed forces. While active, he's done it to us foreign abuser and for Candace and Dawn with orders of protection in place. He's done it. I will tell you what Cam has up again. This is not new news. Y'all, we've all heard this. He's the only one that continues to be willing to play it. But it is a very, either way. One is, it's not new news. Cam's doing it for a reason. It's to target us right now until so lay groundwork for the shit. I guess he feels comfortable. I hope he's had his shots. You know, his jab. And I'd surely hate for him to fall into a pile of shit the size of like a buffalo or anything. About like he did with that sleigh shit, huh, Cam? I ain't feeling like Christy and Danny these days, Cam. Anyway, dear group, Tiffany, man, we'll go get your boy again. He's fucked up again. The worst thing he did was Slay. And you little setup-y artist who I've heard way in the way back tried to say it, none of this went down the way it did, right? And I never bothered to offer real receipts out there because I just didn't give a flying shit. I'm going to show y'all something tonight on how bad your boy Cam and what y'all are getting him up to right now, I guess, for his methadone, Subutex, and his own kids' Christmas money. Or whatever junkie shit he's up to. While you're terrorizing and doing shit to where targeting and making us look certain ways might affect her Christmas list. So say, once again, y'all be making sure you junkie asses your kids have on the backs of mine, terrorizing, harassing us. For the team, the group, I don't know, the jabs, other things. I can't imagine what you're doing it for this time, Cam. But here, dear group, that's got Cam up to fuck shit for his needful things, I want to show you how bad your boy's fucked up. And you all involved in the middle and all the things, I want to show you how bad he's fucked up. I'm sure I can do that one photo. You see? Let's see. Guess who that is on a live chat? Up here in the corner. Well, that's me. With the lady that came supposedly, for some reason, he's got her side of the conversation. Right? That's weird. That reminds me of that sleigh shit Benny and Penny pulled up on. Where they had access to that account and then tried to say it was different. Oh, dear. Or was that Tiffany Marie and Benny? I think it might have been. Either way, they somehow had access into that account and from that person. How'd that happen? Alright, now I'm gonna show you the rest of the proof. Now y'all boy fucked up. Now all of you are fucking up. You don't too? You can do this. Oh, by the way, in case y'all doubt me here. I mean, y'all often do, I guess, through the years. Because I don't bother to show a whole lot of things until I choose to. Right. Yeah. Hold on. It's okay, Cam can't. Anyway, YouTube is not real life 5/lip locked. Fuck off. Cam's been blocked in here for years because of his targeted harassment. Anyway, also, you can see this is obviously here, but just so y'all are aware, and just so this one's aware, I do have recordings. I have the audio of the conversation between her and I. And what was said. Sure do. Sure as fuck do. Live and in real time. Oh yeah. So, oh, and it gets better though, doesn't it? Gets better, you know why it gets better? Because of shit like this, where you got the real receipts, right? All that, gift for, etc. And then you got all the phone calls and all the messages and the flurry and all the things. Cam's not gonna like what's gonna happen, and neither is the group who's got him up to this and targeting and harassing us. And I'll tell you, after years of this shit from Cam, years of it, and chasing, squall, nothing's gonna stop this dude. He don't learn, and that he's just now getting to see his kids again and shit, and he's back and willing to put all of it at risk to do this to myself and my children again. He ain't learning. And there's gonna be only one way to stop him, and maybe to teach you, finally, that there are consequences. And then I'm fed up. He's not going to do this to my son or myself anymore. Tired of spending years of harassment by him. He's not going to build this channel for his dope money to get him and Allie to clinics or to pay for their methadone or Subutex or their kids' Christmas on the terrorization or continued harassment of me, mine, breaking down family units, my son and I's relationship, anything else, trying to discredit us all as witnesses for this group. What he's playing, by the way, I just want to let you all know, anybody else who plays it, there's a reason many don't, but I've not taken his channel for all the years. Any stupid enough to play this is actually illegal. You cannot have a recording between two other people and play it. Unless he has consent from one of those parties to play this, what he's playing is legal. He can be arrested for it. That he's using it clearly as harassment online for years now. This is not the first time. He's done this particular call and audio and everything else. That he's adding a new theme to it. And with my name in it and everything else. Boy, that's speaking volumes. A certain time. That he's done this before. He don't learn. That the boy has even went so far as to tweak the fuck out of here, show his ass, get caught tweaking his ass off, being dumb as fuck, and then falsely calling the feds on us to report it. It just, well, for years, the world ain't me liable. I told y'all he was on drugs, nobody listened, but we all knew that locally because of others in and around the hill knowing he was partying down with those like Amy Tate, Pamela Sanchez's, Candace and Dawn's boost, and he was looking for poor little Summer Wells. Meanwhile, and even his just first days being around Candace and Dawn, he was nodding out at red lights with others. We all knew this. I was eating live for years, threatened with all kinds of paper, everything else for saying it out loud. Everybody knew and hit it till it was time to throw him off after that sleigh shit. Target him, set him up, and then set him up again when he threatened to come back out after they blew his hand off by the bees thing, right? And that was with Christy, Vincent, and Danny on mine. Wasn't really true there, but the point is, it's been years of this shit with Cam. And I'd tell him I'm sorry for what's about to come. But I'm not. But I am sorry, Allie, for what I'm about to have to do. Cam won't stop terrorizing my children, myself, helping an abuser, helping the team. I hate that Cam doesn't learn. I hate that he has no soul and heart, and he keeps doing this and willing to tear other people's families and children and things apart falsely when there's proof that everything he said about him is a goddamn lie, and he's done so for years purposefully with absolute intention and malice. I hate that you've been unable to stop him. He's been warned, he's been told, and he has no empathy. While I've called for the world to protect you all and yours, I've called out the shit this group's pulled on you all and set you all up. Even while you all have continued to do this shit to me and mine. Tried to help protect you and yours. I've called for yours to be protected. Left alone. For nobody to harm them, bother them. Cam's continued to destroy falsely, on false shit, lies, terror, systematic reign of fucking terror for years. He's lied over and over again about my son. He's put out these fucking stupid calls over and over and over again. Convenient times always, right? And he's done so with Chasing, which is Monster's buddy. He's done so with Tiffany. He's done so on his own channel. He's done all the things. He jumped squalls, started the shit. He's the one that started shit swearing up and down that Amy Tate and Pamela chased my son off Part Alice, even though eons before, even his own channel featured the debunking of that. He's tried to make my son look sus. He's tried to tear us apart. According to the blackmail letter, like it was intended, Monsters played in it, even with orders of protection in place. He recorded our son, did all this shit, put it out to this group while pretending he was innocent of. It's what he will continue to do. It's why I beg these courts to fucking do something with him. It's wrong. Monster, if not giving consent to Cam and Allie to play this over and over and over again like he has the rest of the group when he disseminated it. Because I guess he cares so much. He's such a good daddy. He's changed so much. He's a different guy. But he'll try to use one child and shit he knows that he can manipulate, pull, make them have to participate and feel like they're loved. Or like they finally have a dad, you piece of shit. To use them just to target mommy and daughter. Try to break her heart. The only thing that breaks my heart is my son's been done this way. And even as an adult. Used in the same way by Monster and his family as he always has been. Made to feel a certain type of way. Even recently, I'm told that either information has to be given to Monster on Little and I at all times, and proof of life, and all this. Their Monster's not gonna stop. And he'll keep targeting Little and I. So what do I do? You know what I do? I let it break my heart. But I love my son. And I know it's fucking Monster. Not my son. And there's nothing my son's ever said that I hold against him, that I love him less for. And I never will. He's mine. He and Little and I are Ohana. And we forever will be. And I hope one day my... And I know, it's the thing, I know my son can see the much from what he does. I could understand the pull, fight, the triangulation. Because I understand the abuses and the ways in which we were all trained. And done by Monster and his mom and dad. I know each of our fights have been different. Our struggles. And it's okay. And I'll always tell my son it's okay. Because he is mine. And he carries my heart. And my spine. And my soul. And he is such a good human being. He's a good man. And I'm so very proud of him. And I'll watch him fly. I will protect Luna. And I will keep things separate in a way that doesn't allow Monster to access things. Or know all the things, or for it to be pulled from anyone around us. And sometimes I'll even have to kick pebbles into the pond in case Monster pulls anything and they're fed back out. I know they come from Monster and I can prove in courts. No, they're part of the abuse and what he's doing is still attached to and part of our lives and given out to this group. And maybe one day somebody will do something to stop him. And those in this group helping him. And those in this group and these tragedy events from doing what they're doing in a systematic way for years to us. And helping our abuser with as he hides in courts and from justice. And Monster can put a stop to this if he cares. For our child at all, he can go over and tell Cam to stop. He doesn't give him consent to play that anymore. Because it hurts our son. I give a fuck less about me. Enjoy me crying and jerk off on it. I'll download it, play it every fucking day if that's what you want, man. If you think it hurts me. No, I'm hurt. It's done. Been done for years. He'll come punch me in the face. Beat me. Fucking kill me or just do whatever the fuck. And bruises, that's scars, man. What's for more? My skin or my heart. It ain't never been a thing. I've survived them all. Monster can go over and tell Cam to stop. He does not give him consent. Stop targeting our son. Let him live his life without all the shit. If you want to show him or the world you've changed, defend him. Alright. Quit fighting afraid of that shit. And help protect our children. Help protect Summer's case. Quit letting them use you to try to discredit our children as witnesses. Help. Let our son finally free. Break the chains. And change and be his dad and protect him. Don't use him anymore. Don't let these people put anything else. Don't give him anything else. Quit worrying about you and Fred. Instead of having all these tragedy books target and use our children like Kevin, Anna, and Dino, and all them, as they targeted Little around Christmas, or shared when you stood there with her, any of those, your buddy Annabelle and Dino, before you gave him the golden ticket, they got Little a murderer too, and you let him. You let him make fun of our children's names. You let Sheriff stand there and insinuate Little was a murderer in Bates Motel. You didn't defend her. You didn't protect her. You mad at her. Sick of me. And you're using her son. This group's using him. Stop. Stop. Anyway. Hashtag domestic violence. Sometimes the emotional and psychological shit, and it's worse than being punched in the goddamn face. Sometimes you'd rather bleed out. Physical wounds, sometimes they hurt less. That's okay. Either way, I just want to tell Allie I'm sorry for what I'm about to do with her monster. Make sure to let Cam know he doesn't have consent to play that and that him playing it's illegal. Anyway, it's very criminal. And monster, he ain't changed this thing. I couldn't ask that. But I know he'll never change. They never do. Still stupid domestic violence me. If he had changed or he was ever a father, he would have never done that. He would have never done that. It's our son to begin with. I'd love to tell him that I have a million other recordings that are far worse on him and said by others. I have the decency not to put out. I have the recordings of him blackmailing our daughter and saying he didn't give a fuck about the summer and the rest too. Put them out. I have the recordings of his parents and him doing the same thing for years since our children were little and making them talk shit or they weren't part of. I have recordings proving that my children feel certain ways about every time they get around Daddy Monster that it's all he wants to do. And all their Mimi and Pap wanted to do too. And I have recordings of all of them for eons doing exactly that, which is very not healthy and very toxic to young minds and children. It's fun. I have the decency not to put them in. They're only there. They've only ever been there and held. So somebody could have the evidence. We only ever left that fucking road in body bags. So somebody'd have the evidence in our story and what had really happened to us. And it's sad I had to live that way. Keeping records and receipts and all that on everything because of the levels of abuse we'd survived. I thank God those receipts, right? And but I'm so used to it that I've been able to use those same techniques here in Tragedy Pimpland to make sure I have all the things at all times. Because that's what you do when you're surrounded by a pack of fucking monsters. Motherfuckers who'll say, yep, courts fuck with you, flip scripts, continue to abuse you, fuck with you on every level known to man, all the things. That's what you gotta do, man. That's what you gotta do. Anyway, there it goes. Is that it? Nope, wrong one. Hold on. I think I have a cat living in it. You three, which one of you's got the other phone? I know one of you does. Daggone it. Yeah, well. Let's just do it this way then. I know this is gonna create a scam. I don't care. I tell you, I want to go support it. Not to watch it, but here's what we're gonna do. So y'all satisfied once and for all, right? That way y'all can witness the damage up close and personal and all that. Even years removed from the first time I've heard this, and this will be this time. Well, y'all can be entertained by it. Way Cam can make his Christmas money and his methadone or Subutex or gas money get to the clinic. Shit, right? Here. Let y'all feed on my pain as entertainment. Knife and already wounds. Right? I'll let you feed on the abuse of my son and the monsters and ways he's been trained. Yeah, I hope y'all are entertained. I hope it feels nice this holiday season to watch this junky piece of shit, known actual scammer liar, hiding behind Jesus motherfucker, who's done this to you for a group, well organized when online. Right? And I know why this is being done. And what it times with, so good on all y'all.
Powering on. Welcome to Alltech Lansing.
Here. So y'all satisfied.
I'm offering you the opportunity of a life.
One last time. Then I'm gonna take this down. But I tell you, this will be the last time Cam does this. Honestly, may not stop him, but I will. It's the last time he does this. I'm hunting him. Last time he uses my son and our pain and all the things and does what he's doing for years. Harassment. On purpose, with intent, knowing better. He knew better when he put out the shit on the road with Amy, Tate, Squall, TM, Chasing Truth involved in all that shit too. He already knew, and there's proof that he knew that that was not my son. And then he changed that. See, that's where it'll come into courts and harassment and civil and criminal terms. Also, that he's playing a call it's illegal. That he spent years targeting me with this shit. That my name's in his current shit inside the video. And that I have proof of everything he's saying being a fucking lie. It's harassment, at the very least. It's been years of it, and then I can prove he's also falsely called the TV honest. All this other shit with stuff he's made up in real time. You know,
Get Max for $2.99 a month for 6 months.
it's there. We'll play it. Y'all be entertained by it, right? Y'all be entertained. And then it's also going to serve as evidence. Daniel, one of y'all has that phone. I know you do. Nope, I had it the whole time. And just tell y'all something that number 4 and 5 on the YouTube there, like, is not real life. It's and is lip locked. Obviously, that there's a 4 and a 5 and a 63 coming here. That is systematic, also group harassment. Y'all entertained yet by watching it in real time? Man, this is not the first time my YouTube is whatever number 117 letter and linked back with the group has been in here. Imagine taking that effort. If they make to log into each of those and do this. And since this features my name inside the video and everything else, I feel comfortable not having to take pauses and everything. And since it's my son and our abuser who did this with you all and released all this to everybody around the streets, recorded our son did this to him while pretending to care about him. Yep. Yeah, Daddy really loves him. He's really changed, right? And that y'all can't see that a good dad wouldn't have done this. Other than to continue to abuse a woman or a child and to target them, and also use being in or around the eldest child for things like this, and to keep being able to abuse the mom and minor child. Y'all can see it however you like, but I know what it is, and those who are surviving it have survived it should know what it is. Sure, courts and DV places understand perfectly, though, right? Either way, but I feel comfortable playing it since it's obviously meant for me. It's got my name in it, right? It's got my face on the thumbnail and all the things, doesn't it? Yeah, right? So, now here you will find that yeah, there we go. Now, Cam, here's the problem. Dear group, here's the problem. You see this shit, this fuck shit, right here, right? And this is dated February 3rd, okay? Now, that was 2022. Okay. Now, here's the thing, okay? Um, Cam here in a minute will tell you this is some sort of scam or con or whatever, right? But, that's not it. What had happened was, there was some sort of hacking. It went into my son's. Y'all have heard me from the beginning say this. There's only one person that sent to this app that Doug and all him asked to be set up during his whole shenanigan shit, right? But eventually it was used, whatever, anyway. But this one person is the only one that sent to this thing, and not during Doug's thing, but otherwise. And, so anyway, there'd only been ever one person that sent it. It was this one. Then, a month later, what happens is my son's bank account's hacked. What's taken out of it is this. Okay? All this other shit, whatever, right? And, it happened to be his paycheck from his old job and shit. Okay? Some reason, the money ends up being sent to the only person who had ever sent to the one app. That's strange, ain't it? He didn't know what to do. So he's like, oh, I accidentally sent the money to certain, but he knew better. But what else you gonna do, right? What else you gonna do? He's freaking out. He calls me. I'm like, holy shit. And then I start taking care of the situation. Not there is, but as you can see, I video chatted the lady on my own. Which blows Cam's story here in a minute out of the water. And I'll show you pretty other receipts and proof that Cam's lying. Okay? And now he's trying to convolute two things. He's trying to play his call, and imply blah 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 with it, plus do this shit. So, anyway, I want to know though, dear grouping Cam, why you have the text, not from my son's perspective, but a homie that sent the money. That then ended up somehow somebody hacking my son's account and taking his paycheck out of it. This is that moment like when Benny and Penny or Benny and Tim fucked up with the Slay and having access into their account thing, or knowing Slay enough to get the side of hers, right? And they fucked up while trying to fuck with us again over that. I don't know, Cam. You done fucked up, is what you just did. And this group fucked up. And I dare... I'm done with this. Anyways, you can see... And go test it for yourselves, right? You should be on the right side of your messenger saying if it's you, right? That one's been left. How you got this shit, bro? There's problems here. Here's more problems. That's what I mean. It says first let's look at... What? Hold on. You got that flag. First, let's look at a refresher of Jody Sue Brown acting like her son Damien. No shit, that's what he's saying. While he can't spell my name correctly. That's what he's typed on the screen. He says this is me acting like my son. Though you can clearly see that that does have my son's message on it. I've never, ever used my son's account or Facebooks or anything else or spoken like him. I'm sure he will absolutely say the same. So, nope. No, sir. This is a lie. Never acted like my son or otherwise. I'm getting ready to fuck you up, Cam. Do you understand? Sir, what's about to happen? Because when I go to the police with this, for years, and I'm going to give them the dates I've never given you or the tragedy pimps on what you and Amy Tate and the rest of lied about, and you already debunked before then coming purposefully lying on my son before in the Amy Tate shit. You know that bitch you were tweaking and smoking shit with and all that? Snort shit. Remember that partying down on 110 shit? Yeah? That you lied with that came from Squall Tits group. That one? Pamela too? Yeah? Because you ain't never been right about that shit either. And you've lied. And you've lied on purpose. On my son and myself. And millions of people around the world have seen it. And you've played an illegal call. You've done so because of an abuser with order of protection in place at the time. Disseminating that to hurt me. And for you on these tragedies. I'm going to show them the video where you came over here on my live when I tweaked the fuck out. And then 3 days later, you went about after you sobered up, calling the TV on shit you made up. On my actual live while you were obviously tweaked the fuck out. And then I'm going to make sure that Virginia knows that you ain't changing no goddamn criminal behaviors. You hear me, Kim? I got you dead to rights for the final time. And then they can start pulling your goddamn data. Doing whatever it takes to get to the bottom of this and who you're playing for, mine. I'm also going to make sure they have the recordings of Tiffany Marie going to you with the Stacey Slay fake fed, pretending to play with Roush and all that shit. Yep. 2, what you did around that shit, what all of you done, I'm going to make sure. You understand me, Kim? I hope you understood, and I hope you learned something. Maybe. What you've done for years, for an abuser, for this group, for your needful things, and the destruction of I and my family, as planned, and as put in a blackmail letter long ago, and into effect by a squall placed on my Facebook who blackmailed us at the behest of Candace and On years ago started, and you continued with this group, including a lot of monsters buddies, Tiffany Marie chasing Squall. It ends. It ends now. You won't do this again, and you won't make your methadone, your Suboxone, your junky ass money on the terrorization or the discrediting or harm or further abuse of I and my children. I will make sure that all law enforcement from Tennessee, which I'm sure they're aware, to Virginia are aware of what you're doing and that you ain't learning and you are pretty quick back to the internet to commit harassment and crimes online and to lie on someone else, their children, to illegally play things that you cannot legally, and that this is not the first time you've lied. It will also show Virginia that you are willing to be a goddamn liar, knowingly so on several fronts, to do whatever it takes to get money or whatever for you and your habits or whatever, that you're willing to harm others to do it, and you know you're doing it. I mean, good luck to you, Kim. Not really to you. I hope best for others, but not you, buddy. I'm done with you. Do you understand? Anyway, let's carry on. Once again, y'all test this. Alright, I know it's flipped on mine, but these messages are clearly from the account of the person helping with all this weird shit down to where my son's actual bank account got hacked. A month later, weirdly enough, and then money pushed back to the only person that had ever given it. It's strange, isn't it? And then amount, it's strange. So strange. Anyway, the messages read as such. Shit. Okay, I will get in touch with my bank, the money in the morning, and check on this. I appreciate it. I'm sorry for any trouble. No problem. I just talked to my bank and they said they can't stop the transaction. It's going to be okay. I will call my bank in the morning and see if I can get it sorted out. My bank won't open until 9 and I'm an hour behind y'all. Well, that's alright. Never in a million years would I think this would happen. Then it's going to be okay. We will sort it all out in the morning. And then, okay. And then it wasn't sent, thank God. And then they had my bank card too. Okay, good. Glad you got it figured out. Well, it says it's pending anyway. Okay, I'll get in touch with my bank in the morning and check on this. I appreciate it. I'm sorry for any trouble. No problem. And then it goes, I just talked to my bank and they said they can't stop the transaction. I don't know why it's there twice, but as you can see, it's from the account of the other and not my son. It's weird, Cam. Why are you in touch with that person? Why is anybody? Why are they giving that out, or who has access to that account that, wildly enough, ain't mine anymore? It's interesting when you know all the things behind that person. Huh? Then it goes, and you can clearly see this is my son's account, has his name up there, right? Well, just so you know, it's actually me. I'm the son of Jody Sue. You donated money a little over a month ago. Alright? Yes, I know. Sorry, I was video chatting with my grandbaby. I will call the bank in the morning and verify if the transaction was made. If it was, I will get it returned to you, like I said, before my bank opens at 9, which is 10 your time, so don't freak out over it too much. If it's there, it'll be sent right back. I just have to protect myself on this. And just as you do on yours, I'm sorry this happened, but we will figure it out. No worries. Alright. Thank you again. Heart. La la la. My son didn't know what to say or do. He just knew this wasn't right. Okay? You act nice. You're like, oh, it was accidentally. It wasn't. Okay? You're lucky it was me you accidentally sent it to. Like, I'm not a thief and it'll be returning midweek. Something. One is my bank tomorrow and they verify you sent it. That's for sure. At least they didn't spent that money on a Gucci bag somewhere. They go, yeah, I'm no Gucci bag kind of woman. Laugh out loud, I don't even carry a purse. Laugh out loud, just so you know. It's actually me, blah, blah, blah. I'm Jody Sue's son. Now, on the screen is this wording. Now for the whole call between Andy Bernard and his son Damian Bernard, Jody Sue Brown, oldest son. Oldest? Alright, good.
Alright, so this right here that I want y'all all to see is a clip and a phone call between Andy Bernard and Damian. This is what we needed to hear a long time ago and haven't.
Excuse me, buddy, you've put this out 4 billion fucking times and 63,000 different ways to do this to my son and myself, and that this was done a day ago again. No, There wasn't no need to do it, other than to do it for an abuser with orders of protection in place using this group, proclaiming my son he loved him, he cared, he's changed, he's a different day, but then he does this to him to hurt I and little. Knowing how he's using our son, and the world should see it as that. Yeah, but what do you do, man? Right? Anyway, let's listen to it. It's much my pain in real time, even this many years removed from listening to it over and over again from you motherfuckers. Entertainment, right? Y'all entertained? I hope you're fucking entertained. Alright, let's listen to it. Hell, Cam says we needed to hear it. For the 4 billionth time, we need to hear it somehow again a day ago. Cam needs dope money, gas money to get to the clinic, his hand grafted after the bees blew it off money, or Christmas money, or he just needs to help try to set us up and lay the paving for certain cures and things, right, Cam? Well, buddy, wait until that bites all of you.
I believe this shows just how mature he is, aka Boog. If you know who that is, that's Jody.
Kid's more mature than you are, you piece of shit. Fucking 40-year-old goddamn failure, criminal ass, meth making, drunk driving, failing to learn, junkie piece of shit liar. I've raised a better man than you'll ever be. One who doesn't mind cry about the abuses he suffered like you do, you cloaked ass fucking whiny little bitch. I've raised a man who's willing to talk about them with his mother, with others, who knows what we've all survived. And he knows these are out here too. Kyle's is in pain too. And it shouldn't. You're helping hurt my child, you piece of shit. Because of what Daddy did again. Because he's a piece of shit too. But he really loves him. He's really changed over these years. What a real daddy.
Sue Brown's son. They're speaking about Jody Sue and her.
Hey everyone, interrupting your research with huge news.
Is it the new iPhone 16 Pro?
Yes, how do you know? It's on the screen. Should have got that. Anyway, the incredible news.
Numerous shortcomings. And if you
I'm talking about my shortcomings, you fucking record as long as my goddamn legs, selling it under Jesus while you cracked the fuck out, motherfucker. When you see me rolling around with a shake and bake hand blown off, you let me know. Shortcoming.
know who that is, that's Jody Sue Brown's son. They're speaking about Jody Sue and her numerous shortcomings. And if you don't remember, a long time ago, I put out where a subscriber had reached out to me and said that Jody Sue was pretending to be Damien, aka Boog, and said that he accidentally sent her his whole paycheck, and it was a scam, you know, without going into great detail. I will try to add some of that in this video so that you can see what I'm talking about. She goes as far as to act like it's that she is her son talking to this woman, asking for lots of money. I think $800 is what it came out to.
Cam, even your own video shows you're a fucking idiot so far. The messages your subscriber sent you a long time ago. Show you're a fucking liar. Nobody asked for this. And it didn't come out as $800. That's what was taken from his goddamn bank account and hacked and given back to him. Even the messages show that. The woman went like, oh God, why are you asking me for $800? Came, you're the worst goddamn liar, calling in the scamming piece of shit I've ever seen. We're 2 minutes and 31 seconds into this piece of shit video you did, and your words don't even match the text that are clear up on screen. Somebody asked her for this. It's gonna get better, Cam. Wait for it. Let me show you. I've already shown you, but let's do it again. What is that you just said?
You know, without going into great detail. I will try to add some of that in this video so that you can see what I'm talking about. She goes as far as to act like it's that she is her son talking to this woman, asking for lots of money. I think $800 is what it came out to be. It's just insane. But I want you to hear.
None of those messages feature anyone asking this woman for money. She is clearly like, oh, okay, you tracked it back to me somehow, and and I'll send the money back. That's what was taken from my son, his bank account somehow, after this woman was the only one ever to send to that app. Then a month later, suddenly, shit, all the money out of my son's bank account gets drained and sent to this woman. And he didn't know what to say than be polite and try to get it back and be like, oh, I think I accidentally sent it. That's it. That wasn't the case. It wasn't an accident. Nobody asked this woman for money. Even your own messages prove that. She knows the money clearly does not belong to her. What she originally sent was a test deposit, Cam, a month prior. You'll mention that here in a minute. A month prior, a $50 test deposit. Because she asked me in my messenger, hey, can I send you money? I don't know how to do it. We'll do a test of 50 and then we'll do this, right? She sent 50 and then mine. And then a month later, what's drained out of my son's account from the bank is $800. He knew it went there, you know what I mean? Found that much out. Quickly contacted her and was like, holy shit. But was polite. Was hoping she'd keep contacting whatever. Okay, I'm also going to show you this and the world. This is January 8th. $2022. I say 900 should have just hit Venmo. He goes, Jesus, this is my son and I's conversation. Okay? He's like, yeah. I was like, there will be more. I was like, leave it. It's to get y'all in XYZ. Clearly, they have it marked as a gift. A gift. A gift. That's specific. Gifts for Jody Sue and food. Now, this is February 4th, etc. Because on the 3rd, hold on. On the 3rd, my son called me, right? Flip it out. Okay, he called me. We had conversations. I didn't even know the Venmo account or anything, but down there you can see him type his name because it was the first part of the app. He called me, flipping out, because he knew he should have been hacked. Alright, this is when I vid chat. See me up there on the screen? I vid chat this woman. Ask her nicely. Make sure she's gonna send my son's money back from his bank account. And somehow, widely enough, went to her and just poofed. He didn't send voluntarily. Right? Yeah. Shit, Cam, that must have been me pretending to be my son. Trying to con this poor lady out of money that didn't belong to me. Oh my God, Cam. Now I dare this woman, or you, to get online and say it again with a straight fucking face. Because I'll play her own goddamn video. And of our whole ass chat and conversation like I'm about to do for the police in Virginia and Tennessee both. Your own messages up there on the scroll. Well, her messages she sent to you. Because you can tell it's what those are. They belong to her side of the conversation. They don't even match what you're saying, Cam. Nobody's asking this woman for money. We've also got the messages of her asking if she can send us a month prior to those messages to us. And you can clearly see nobody asked her for shit ever. 2 minutes in, man, you've already caught your own self lying. What you're saying does not even match her messages you have up on screen. From February, right? Anyway. Also, here's this, Cam. Messages between my son and I, right? Times, dates, etc. He goes, tell her I said, thank you very much and sorry for causing trouble. And I go, I told her. But, really did. Because he didn't cause trouble. Somebody hacked his goddamn bank account, Cam. Took everything out of it that went back to the only person that ever... And it went through the same route. It's just, it's weird, Cam. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Shit. That obviously wasn't me. My son's captain. So I said, thank you very much. Sorry for causing her blah, blah. I'm like I told her. Shit, Cam. That's strange, ain't it? Bye-bye to your narrative. Your bullshit. Your lie to the world again on me and my son. How fucking dare you again? This is pure lies. Even if you've caught yourself, your words do not match the messages you already had up on screen in 2.5 minutes. From her side somehow. Your accusations, your slander, your libel harassment don't even match what's up on screen. You done caught yourself. Busted colder than shit. What I've shown here today Shows you to be a goddamn liar. Conning your subs, members, the public into believing false, misleading shit about I and my son again. Playing an illegal call put out by an abuser to target I and Little and this group to target us, as has been threatened by all of them and is in that goddamn blackmail letter and otherwise. Yeah, y'all have helped do it all, ain't you? And you've damn sure done it to my son and I over and over and over again as you took over Squall's job. I'm telling you, Cam, this is enough. It's enough. But let's go ahead, Cam. Let's listen to this for entertainment purposes. It's something everybody's needed here. Right along, blah, blah. A day ago, right? When I did my last life. When certain people are also called by me a couple days ago. When all the things, right? Certain cures wiggling around your ears, like certain slays and TMs wiggling around your ears. Let's get you in a mood. I don't know why you hiving around. You don't know you don't like hives, right? Blow your hand off regularly with them, right? I don't know, anyway. Whatever, Cam. You've been busted out again. Again by me. And your stupidity has fucked you over again. Once again, within 2 minutes, your words don't match what's already up on the screen. Remember that time when you fucked up with Slate? And then you and Alan all shit again? Because you didn't keep... No, Slate's not there. We just talked to her and got money off of her. And we know she's been playing the FBI, but... Well, she only pretended like she was working around the cops with us, but... She's not dead, Tiffany. Oh dear. Oh, okay, and you come out. Oh, she's dead? And then your jacked up ass was over later on agreeing she was dead and drawing doodles on her face. But then what happened to you, Cam? And then when you tried to come back last time, what happened to you with Christy and Danny over on lockdowns with Cher and that random dude? Were you set up again? I got you up to fuck shit again, you took it. Are you just trying to build up on me and my son and all shit again? It's what you've done for years to us. This ain't the first time you've played this call either, Cam. Short-term memory loss or just hitting because of whatever? Just trying to jab. And things. Boy, I know you like that hive in those investment teams, buddy. Those that circle around Christy and Danny especially, huh? Always in certain amounts, ain't they, bro? Tatanka. Alright. Let's listen for entertainment purposes, you know what I mean? Touch them all, use my son. Terrorize, defame, slander, harassment, commit crimes, do all the things. Let's see if I heard enough for the public or anything. Well, y'all are really entertained. I know y'all like blood and domestic violence. I mean, you support the abusers before you do victims. Shit, y'all should have a real good day on it. Should start y'all's morning off better than Folgers. Let's do it.
Because this kind of brings a new light to everything. I'm going to add a clip from a short that I made earlier at the end that just lets you hear how much that Andy and Damien don't know really what to think about Jody Sue. Is she capable of doing this? I mean, y'all have to be the judge, but, you know, for a long time, I've been on the side of yes.
Holy shit. Are you serious? Doing what? Bro, you gonna miss me with this shit.
A lot of other people have too, and then there's a lot of people that say she's just money hungry. Again, you have to be the judge of that. So I'm gonna show you these clips.
Is he implying like something to do with this woman, or is he implying something about Summer here? What the fuck?
Leave your comments. Make sure you hit the like, and leave your touch DNA on the like, and subscribe to us. Make sure you hit the notification so you get all of our content. Till next time, keep on cracking. God bless.
There's no more. Nobody else really needs to know. They have no need to know. But she saw it.
I remember Sassy and them did this too, right? Karma bitches who have really, with Jenny, admitted to trying and knew it could get Iron Little killed, decided to put it out anyway. Did all things they could really be arrested for, trying to get us killed. Yeah, these are those bitches. So yeah, here we go.
Take onto herself to be like, well, I need to tell the world about someone else. And blah, 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 bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. And she just saw a fucking opportunity to get attention, is what it was.
Leave your touch DNA on the like, and subscribe to us. Make sure you hit the notification so you get all of our content. Till next time, keep on cracking. God bless.
There's no more. Nobody else really needs to know. They have no need to know. But she saw it to take onto herself to be like, well, I need to tell the world about someone else. And blah, 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 bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. And she just saw a fucking opportunity to get attention, is what it was.
Yeah, and to slander my name to where I could not do that. Well, I mean, she used that to get in to where she could tell her story about me. That way I could not do nothing.
To speak about domestic violence, what he did, he's proud of it. I've always done the same thing on social media. Tell her story about me. Why I couldn't do nothing. I knew you shouldn't be doing a whole lot of something. Whatever.
But I don't know what. It just scared the shit out of me about your sister.
Because right?
Yeah.
She goes back and retcons history. She's sitting here telling me that we didn't have internet, I guess, until like a couple of years later than we actually did. But I know the exact fucking, like, not today, but at least time frame of when we got internet. And it was May 2016.
Yeah.
Because I was taking a fucking test at school when it was being hooked up. She was like, no, that's right, not right. We didn't have fucking internet until like 3 years later. And I was like, the fuck we did? And we didn't even have fucking cable in 2016.
No. Well, I think we did. Let's see. Was we not still at the other house in 2016 too?
No. We moved from Fields Road to Mammal's place. I think it was October 2013, something like that.
Right there. Yeah, because this is when I was in and out of jail.
But I was like, even when we were at Fields Road, because the whole topic of her being a fucking absent mother came up, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, even when we were at fucking Fields Road, all you did was stay on like 90S, which I didn't bring that up, but it's true.
Yeah.
Stay on 90S. On a phone playing fucking Candy Crush, where she was in the window, texting on whatever fucking like Blackberry or whatever it was. She wanted to raise up because she was like, I didn't have a Blackberry. And act like that was some sort of gotcha, but she sat in the fucking window and texted people.
Yeah.
I never had a Blackberry. Never. And the only way I get signal was text, and it wasn't in a window. It was outside near the thorn tree. And usually, that's when Daddy was in jail for a year, and it happened to wait on his calls to come through. He got pissed. Or, did you leave me? Or you cheating on me? Send money. Can I have money on the books? Kids were very young. Very young. On Fields. And there was no internet or TV down there, to make it clear. And Mommy did go hungry for over a month to make sure that kids had and that Daddy had on his books and phone times so he could make me stand out in Fields like that. Can you hear me now, God? To make sure I wasn't cheating and I wasn't leaving and I was going to stay with him and marry him and whatever. Yeah. But okay.
Working for about running out to McDonald's at 2 fucking a.m. or staying out to McDonald's until like 2 a.m. That way she can sit there and Facebook post.
Yeah.
And, on fucking school nights and shit, so.
No, so Daddy could call and make sure Mommy's whereabouts and shut the window to it, but whatever.
It's always great.
I mean, there's nothing I could do. I mean, if I tried anything, it was hell on everybody, so I didn't see that. I wasn't putting everybody through hell, I just took all that.
Yeah, but that's exactly what it is if Mom didn't get away, she would raise hell and make that big fuck bad guy, and, See, no, the first two children been out of house, your dad knew it. That's exactly what this is. Yeah, it's like, yeah, Mom, we really want to go to fucking Walmart. Really want to go to fucking Walmart. And I was like, you know, all this fucking money that we've had over the years, that we've had, that we had, like, I lump sum security. How much money did we take to DC? Over 10 grand, right? It was probably, yeah.
Yeah, it was mommy's money, but Daddy wanted that whatever, and I wanted to make sure y'all had good things, nice things, vacations. Damn me to hell for spending my money, right? Hear Monster giggle about it? What's this we? As I had, and I did for my family. Ask when Monster took us on vacations with his. I'll wait. I'll wait.
She got a back pay of $14,000. I think we took $6 grand to DC, maybe 8, I don't know. And then that beach trip we took and stayed down there a fucking month. Now that was the big chunk of fucking money that fucked us off. That's what
Fucked us off. Yeah, I took us to the beaches. I took us on vacations. Others, many times. Never was Daddy, was it? Daddy didn't make sure anybody had or ever did. Mama did that. Clothes, electronics, all the things, food. Damn me to hell. What a bad guy I was. Terrible. Made sure my kids experienced the world, traveled, did whatever. Yeah. Goddamn, what a terrible human being. Made sure Monster could have and did night clothes and the things and the needful shits that he wanted and, you know, the extras and my brand new car I paid for and all the shit that he drove all the time kept from me and, yep, took him on vacations and shit, did for him all the time and all his, but motherfucker didn't ever so much as do a Christmas present or birthday present or Mother's Day for me. But damn me to hell for making sure him and the kids had or went anywhere. Shit, what a terrible person I am. My God.
got my loans and all that shit, paid for all that. Sold all kinds of shit while we was down there. But yeah, that was.
Well, she was like, well, it wasn't even nowhere near 10 grand when we went to DC. And we thought it was just good to get y'all out of the house. And I was like, well, I hated it. I hated every second of the vacation. As well as me hating every second of the fucking beach vacation. Because I was stuck in a house with you two. It wasn't free time.
Nah, just because your dad was raising hell. Man, see, I know the truth because of Mama. I know the reason these kids wouldn't go to the house either and go anywhere, and it's because of what he did every time he got in the car and how he learned that if he raised hell and started fights, that it made it miserable and they wouldn't go anywhere, and then he could go out and he could have whatever by himself or with just us, and it made me miserable, so he was happy. And, yep. You see, it's different when you know the truth and you lived it. And then you know what Monster's capable of making others do or say or to be part of something. Now people have been used and are still used by him.
It wasn't a happy time. It was us staying in the fucking beach and I was so war. Well, to be fair, I was fucking miserable and, talked to my girlfriend the entire time, so I was at the beach. But in DC, it was fucking the same thing. We stayed in a hotel. Yeah. We didn't go out and do anything. We slept.
When we did, it was miserable because it was basically.
Excuse me? No. I've got our itinerary, guys. We were everywhere all the time. Yep, the museums and the places and the festivals and holy shit, all the places. All the fucking time. See, this is how I know he is giving in to Monster. Because I know he knows better. Hell, the other day we were talking about DC and how he was out and doing things and going places, and I gave him cash to do things, and we were all doing that, but we weren't in anything. And at the beach, we were at the beach, we were doing all the beach things, all the places, hanging out on the beach, seashell shop. Right, I had to bust out 4 billion photos and videos of all of us in all these places through all the years and vacations I took us on. From daylight to dark. We were out, food trucks, photos in front of the FBI building, Hoover building, all that, all the museums, there at the hours they closed, we shut some of them down. How about going at fireworks, all that shit, New Year's, all of that? I mean, bro, no. See, I can do that because I got the real shit. And then the world can see how Daddy really uses, and how his parents have used eldest throughout the years, and how certain people have to participate in certain fuckery. To feel like they're loved, cared for, and they shouldn't be made to feel that way. They shouldn't be being used. And shit, we were out at the White House and everything else, and strolling around at 1, 2, 3, 4 in the morning. Got pictures of it. Everywhere. All over the place. I'm staying anywhere in any of those locations. See? I know when I hold the proof and show it to the world. But I can also show them the proof of all the years that Monster and his parents have done this. When all my kids and not everyone is normal. Family, real life, real partners, real fathers, real people that really don't use us in a myriad of ways. Right. Yeah. Sure.
She wanted to look at what she wanted to do.
Yeah, I don't feel like I was going to do anything. It's not like I was old enough time to really go out and do anything. Like fucking 15.
Yeah.
So, it was a wasted trip. We spent money just to stay in DC, and it was miserable. It wasn't worth the fucking money we wasted.
We wasted. It was my money. I took y'all places. Y'all wanted to go. I don't understand. See? But I know it's bullshit. It's just shit talking because that's what you gotta do in that. And, I thought everybody had pretty good fun. I mean, I got a million videos of us all laughing, having a good time. Eldest with kazoos up his nose walking off the street. It's one of my favorite memories, man. All the places we ate together, late at night, all through the day, the food trucks, all the things for all those days. And the enjoyment everybody had at the museum. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I can show the world the videos, the proof, the laughter, even Monster, all the kids, others. I mean, maybe that'll help prove how monsters using certain people or makes them feel like they have to participate in certain shit. But what does that help? It just helps pain along that shouldn't be there. For a dude that'll never be a real father. He'll just always be a real goddamn monster. Nobody should feel like they have to participate in shit like this. In order to be close to someone and all they ever wanted was a real father. And all they really want is to think that they've really changed. But see, Daddy even putting this out and sending it out after recording it, it's proof he doesn't change. And he'll never change. He didn't care if it meant discrediting Eldest around Summer's case. He didn't care, and he really wanted it just to hurt Ryan Little and Cam and those keep making their twacked out money on it and targeting I and our child with it. Monster don't care, and he'll never ever come to the defense of or protect our children. Did you notice stalls are? Dear children of mine, do you notice how well kept and safe they are? See anybody online making fun of their names, doxing them, making them look sus, and that shit, even though they were around, she was too. See Daddy putting them out on the streets, using them like he's using you, and letting his group do it. Or is he using all tragedy notebooks? For all them and hiring him, and he's making off of the continued fuckery and setting up shit like this too. This is proof monsters don't change. And at the end of the day, man, dear children, it'll never matter what you say or do around that monster, or feel like you have to, or even your real feelings about both of us, because you're allowed them and you're entitled to them. You're entitled to anger and hurt and confusion and answers and all the things you need to break the chains and freedom and to get away from all the things and to live happy lives far beyond us, your father and I will always love you. And I will never love you less. You are better than that, man. Neither of you will ever be monsters. You are beautiful humans, beautiful souls. You remember the little things. And you know we're loved. And you know real conversations and debates. And I've always taught you to fly so far beyond us in this place. To heal, no matter what it takes, and to do good for you all. And to never look back. I hope you all forever, whether I'm here or gone, remember that always. And I love you both. You're the greatest thing that ever happened to me. I'm lucky to be your mother. You will forever be the best thing in my life. And I'll never hold anything like this against you. I've always looked past anything near that monster. Because I know your real hearts. I know who you really are. I know really who he is. I know what we've all survived. What we continue to try to survive. I hope one day you all get to go through all the fucking receipts yourselves when you're ready. If you ever are. But know that I always love you. Always. No matter what. We are forever one. Whether near, far, tragedy, pimp, separated, broken, us, broken, shattered sometimes. We are forever one. We three. I love you both very much. More than myself and more than anything else and anyone else ever on this planet. And I'm sorry. Sorry. Couldn't escape. I'm sorry. I'd live and see things I promised myself I'd never even be in, let alone bring children into, so they could see and experience what I did as a kid. Like a lot like that. Kids who've seen it end up in it. I never wanted that for you. Sorry shit's still happening. Sorry. My dreams feel on us. Of a real family, real father, monster who would change and be your father. In a good way. In a good home and all these things. Sorry, I never could make that. But you two are some of the kindest, most loving, smartest human beings I've ever met. That I was lucky enough to raise. And I know that you'll do well for yourselves. And you'll fly free. And you'll break the chains. And you'll be the end of the line. There will be no continuation of certain. Let's finish this.
Sounds like all this fucking money that we can have going towards a new car or, you know,
Fix the house.
a newer, like another vehicle.
Yeah.
Or even if it's a cheap ass shit car.
Blaming the house monster, the house that you and your parents wouldn't let me fix or do anything with my money or otherwise. I couldn't even pay electric. I had to stay in their name. Otherwise, I could do something with it, or that meant it would belong to somebody else or anything. I was the one that paid that on the bathroom and everything else. I don't know what you're talking about. Remember how you left me hanging on that? The kids and I, during the most dire of times. And my money went to that. Paid for that. While your parents abused the kids and I while you went to jail. While you abused, well, I made sure all the names on your books phone again, so you call me 24 hours a day going, are you cheating? Are you leaving? Please don't leave me. Please marry me. But otherwise, I wasn't wanting to fix or do anything to that fucking house. I got a million messages, recordings of such by you and your family. So there at last, I guess, when I was going to be allowed to fix it up and buy all the things and put the cabinet and all that shit for a stall to move right into. Suddenly. Like that new car you had her believing was yours. Huh? Great, how many lies you've told. You son of a bitch. And then after I became disabled, I don't know. Why was it up to me to fix the house? You were the goddamn man of the family working. Why is nobody stopping and going, why didn't this motherfucker who was working ever have any of the money to pay for things like vacation shit for the kids? And none of that, never did any of that? Why aren't they asking why his money didn't go to buy a car like mine did? Why aren't they asking, wait a minute, why didn't this motherfucker fix up the house if needed? Why wasn't he a dude? Why wasn't he fixing the fucking house or doing repairs or not making it a gigantic mess? Or why was Jody Sue always responsible for rewiring or putting stoves in or this shit? He was working, especially after I got sick. Why didn't he do any of that as the man of the household and the father of these children? Why didn't he make sure it was livable? Why didn't he do the repairs and necessary things? Between the backdoor sales at Hayworth, the shit for tax purposes, nobody's like, let's get all the shit, you know? And all the fuck shit while he was bringing in, he could have easily done so. He never did any of that. And I wasn't allowed to. And I have proof of that. So then it makes you wonder why people are like, oh, she could have fixed that, she could have done that. Nobody's stopping to think, why didn't this dude, as a grown man with children there, do anything about the house? And Jody sealed proof and messages saying and telling her she could not until right before Stone. And suddenly I was, poof, okay, go ahead and do all the things and the new flooring and the new wiring to the house and put you a stove in, finally do all the things. Yeah, it was for Stone to move into, bitch. What a $1,000 rug I bought, knowing light fixtures and fucking fancy shit I was gonna do and all the drywall and all this shit. Why was it always up to me to clean the property, the yards, the lawn mowing, all the things? Why did this man never get out and do it? And then when I got sick and he felt he had to work, why couldn't he fix the house? Why didn't he do the necessary repairs and remodeling and things to it? Why was it always up to me? Why is nobody asking these questions when they hear this play? Why is this a hit piece against me when y'all should stop and think, why is it never dad who's taking them on vacations or paying for all the kids' things or anything? Why is it that it's a crime for mom to have done for her children or for Monster to take them on vacations? How is that bad? Why is nobody going, well, mom could have spent it on the house, but see, she wasn't allowed to, and I've shown some messages of that, but I do hold proof that I was not allowed to. By his parents and by him, until right before. And then suddenly, it was just, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and fix up things and buy the wire. And I did. I bought the wiring for the house, the drywall, bought light fixtures, rugs, all the things to redo and remodel, and finally have a home. Safe. But it was going to be for stock moving. And they all knew it. It was used. You ask yourself why this dude was working when I was going through cancer treatments and cancer metastasizing, was sick and already declared disabled even before this. He finally gets his ass up and has to work. Tell me why he's bringing in thousands a week from his job in that house. Look. What do your husbands do? Your partners? Do they mow the lawn? Do they do basic house repairs? Do they buy you a new stove or make sure it's safe for your kids? Yeah, most of them do, right? Right, because that's the goal as partners and parents. But see, I had one that shoved me through the fucking walls instead. The evidence is right there behind that couch and the crutches Ryan finds truth found all up there in 125. That's Monster's version of home repair. And then slamming your head through it again, telling you, look what you did to my wall. But he's the one that put you through it again and again and again as he tried to suffocate you and kill you. Over and over and over again in the same way. 3 years. Why is somebody asking these questions when they hear this audio? Where Monster's receipts he ever took us on vacation? That he bought anything for these children? Clothes, school stuff, toys, anything? That he even taught them the first thing, like how to change a flat or oil or any of that? Where is it? Where are all the pictures most proud dads take on their phone of their children? There's the first one. He didn't do any of that. He made our environment hell. It's part of the abuse. It's about as much as you got out of the motherfucker. When he was around, environmental was part of it. When he wasn't around, proof, evidence, records, and pictures show that environmental wasn't a factor. But if he was around, he made sure environmental was a factor. Always, no matter where we were at. It's kind of his thing. But either way, you tell me why nobody's asking these questions when they hear this audio. Why did this grown man not provide? Why did he not do? Why did he not buy the new car? Why did he not repair the house yet? Why did he not fix the things, provide basics in the house? Safety stuff, any of that. Most men and husbands and partners, well, why are you listening to it like it's a hit at me? That he thinks I, as a woman, when I got money, I should have done, but he knows I wasn't allowed to, and I have receipts on it, and he knows I damn well do, on him and his parents both. Why? That he is the man. Right? The father. not do basics. And around the house, etc. Somehow this is meant to look bad on me, though. Think about it real hard. And get back to it. Let's finish this up. You want to?
We could have that. We could have better house. We could have something. We could have a way to get the fuck out and whatever else. She was like, your dad, he spent all of it. And it wasn't me. And I was like, Mom, it's fucking all of us. We're all spending on fucking food, whatever else we can get fucking hands on, video games, fucking copies, Bed Bath and Beyond. Yeah. It was like, that's what the fuck we spent our money on.
Yeah, TVs that we didn't fucking need.
Yeah. She just didn't say it. It was, oh, your dad took the money.
TVs we didn't need. Bro, I bought one TV. One. And dude, we didn't need it, right? But actually we did because ours broke. But I bought the TV, and it was separate. I made payments on that, etc. I have the receipts for that. That was a different time period. But I also have the recordings and receipts on Monster, obviously wanting the TV, and me being like, bitch, that is mine. He's like, I don't care, I'm taking it, I'm taking the kids' Xboxes, all their electronics. I want y'all get your shit in here now, it's mine. And we're all like, bro, this is all our, like, what? And he's like, I know, but I deserve it and I want it. He did that every time when he was leaving, right? For a weekend or when he was taking off. He didn't give a fuck about the kids. He wanted TV, the electronics, their game systems I bought and paid for. Not him. I bought and paid for. Throughout many years, I did. Christmases, I did. Birthdays, I did. For these children. Yep, not him. I made sure they had. And then he would make sure to take, even though he hadn't purchased. Because he wanted the things, because they're what mattered to him. After I was wearing bruises and whatever, and he was taking off, I'm taking the TV and I'm taking the kids' shit. And y'all bring me your Xbox and all your shit. I'm taking it with me, you little pieces of shit. You fucking cunt. You fucking pussy. Taking him out of the side. Stand there, blah, blah, blah. Get me your shit. But Dad, it's ours. I don't understand, Dad. Why are you abusing us? Why are you taking our things? You didn't buy them. Because they're fucking mine, you little pieces of shit. Because I want them. Look what y'all put me through. Remember all that shit you said to them? I do. I goddamn do, dude. And I know they do. I know they do. Motherfucker. Oh, I hate this dude. Anyway, hope y'all are entertained. It's fun. Fuck it. Let's carry on.
He said he's going to put it this way, and he just never did, and then I was like, some weed and whatever, fuck else, and blah, 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 blah. Of course you're, you know, 14 grand got on. Yeah. You're the entire reason.
Yeah, I'm always the blame.
That's how we did the same 14 bucks, right? Lines up. No. It was all fucking 4 of us.
I mean, well, you see it as, you remember like the biggest chunks. I mean, hell, it's every day that I was getting paid that she could spend it within $5 of what the fuck I made that day, and usually it turned out to be $5 over what I did make that day. So, I mean, there's, I don't know. She just didn't know what save a little bit of money meant.
Bullshit, dude. Bullshit. And this dude had so much hidden money going on all this other fuck shit. Man, you'd literally be like, most dudes, hey, what do we need before I come home? You could tell him a loaf of bread and a thing of cat chow, and he'd be swearing up and down it costed $200. He had not a dime left. He was damn sure up to some weird shit with the money. Plus, he's bringing in backdoor money up there at Hayworth. Right? Yeah, no. He's full of shit. Right? But whatever. Whatever shit talking must transpire, I guess.
Hell, she spent $168 fucking dollars on candles, and actually used my card. And paid me back about half of it.
And I got the receipt. You know. And that was my money out of my income. Had nothing to do with anything here. And the only reason I had to use cards because I didn't have one at the time. And they wouldn't let me order with something, I don't know, but I don't even know if I used it or not. Either way, I gave it back. I got receipts on that. When I heard this the first time, I looked those receipts up. And that particular thing and whatever. Yeah, no, let's get back. I think we're gonna get into the portion where they're all like, "Oh, be careful with your military money or whatever." Too. I don't know.
She didn't pay me back to the fucking storage unit bill, and she handed me $60 the other day, or 70. It was like, here, this is for the last payment.
Oh, the storage one. No, it was that. I didn't have a card at the time or whatever. I don't know. They needed one for something. Also have receipts on that. Nope.
And towards the new payment, I was like, yeah, whatever. I'm just glad I'm getting at least some of the fucking money. But hell, freaking, I'm literally down to $5 in my account.
That's true, dude. Anyway, whatever. It is what it is. But I remember looking up the receipts and I can't help how my kids are used even. Especially once they're adults and they're back near that motherfucker, okay? And it ain't their fault either. And that's just the bottom line.
Which is the holding amount. And I have $2 in my pocket. That's literally the money I have currently.
Oh, that was the clip off the other thing that Cam already put up for. Okay. That's the end of the video. I guess y'all really want me to, I can pull up the receipts and we can do a walkthrough of how Daddy uses people, what's required of them, when all they simply want is a real dad. Not to use them anymore. Ever. Not to be, I don't know, I'll tell you. I just know that I love my children with everything in me, and they're why I live and breathe, and I would die for either, without even a hesitation or thought. Protecting them is a great 99.9.9.9.9.99999 reason I was ever public, because of what they did in the Squall Ran Summerwell's group with pulling out a picture of my son and daughter and saying he was not realizing yet how those two were combined or working together and how they do in cases and what you just seen them do to Chris and Katie and Seth in the same manner, and how you've heard officials, including Coop, say they are working together across Facebook and YouTube. This particular actual group that Cam and them are in, Squall, the rest, and how they operate online and what they do, and that Coop and law enforcement are aware of how they combine together, so I'm sure feds are. His first vids were to protect my children, to give the world a little bit more, thought they were nice, they'd leave us alone after that, and to sort of protect us from other shit, and fuck shit from other monsters, and around that road, and certain lines that made us feel certain ways, along with monster abuser there and his family, and set up shit, and wasn't wrong on any of that. And still yet I find myself this many years later. My kids being used constantly to hurt, terrorize them, terrorize me. And this group trying to discredit both of them around Summer's case ways, doing all shit as witnesses, all things targeting them, targeting us. The C&D and the rest of the group are not pleased, and they don't want to get caught up in all the fuck shit they've all done. It's tragedy pimps, criminal shit, targeted harassment shit, years of it, proof of it, evidence of it, including Cam here. Especially Cam. Especially Squall. Liplock's doing the same thing right now, in a different manner. They're threatening to go after all kinds of shit. They're wanting you all to. It's fake shit. They're putting over my head, right? Give in, do this, do that, or else. Basically. Attempted setup shit incoming. And Cam, I just want you to know your dear Amy Tate. You see these lovely EMT gentlemen in the back of the ambulance with me on Ben Hill. They witnessed your beloved Amy Tate twacked the fuck out of her goddamn gourd, attempting to steal my cell phone so that my children had to rescue from her grubby little methed out paws, that bitch you partied down with, smoked the fuck out, twacked the fuck out with Candace and Dawn. See, these lovely EMT gentlemen witnessed Amy twack the fuck out with Candace and Dawn Wells. I ain't lying about Amy Tate, and you can see it. She's in front of the goddamn world at the vigil before the boys are taken, twacked the fuck out with Candace, Robin, and Grandis. She's lied on us. She was part of Squall's group. You've helped her do it. That shit. And shit around my son. You also lied about dates, times, so did they. You tried moving it a few times. You still don't know the real dates and how fucked you are and all that. None of you right. Kicker is you'd already disproven that. So had Jenna. Months prior to you then doing it over here on purpose. So you knew, and it shows intent with what you did to my son and the Amy Tate shit. You knew, and it already disproven all shit. Asked Candace and Dawn, they said no, that never happened. They told you themselves it didn't as well. You'd put it out on your own Facebook and shit, right, for cracking on it. And then months later, though, you lied on purpose on my son and myself, and it's been years of slander, libel, harassment on his name that you did with intent, knowing the truth. See, that shows what you've done on purpose to my son and all of us, and in Summer's case, the 3 witnesses. The very few on Ben Hill that day. Damn sure some of the very few that weren't twacked out, burnt out, soaked, bubbled, cooked, liquored the fuck up, injected. But you wouldn't know nothing about that life, would you, kid? Jesus and crack. Am I right, buddy? You remember threatening me with cease and desist papers? I ain't on drugs, and this whole place ate me alive for calling me on shit for years. I wasn't wrong then either. Purple called you out next, others did. It was always not on until it come down time for this group to tie you up, set you up. How many times did they do that, Cam? And you couldn't keep up with the slay shit and their shit and all the shit, and then you attempted to come back. And then they set you up again with Christy, Vincent, and Danny. Now you're what? Doing that same false shit? It's me and mine again. For how many years running now, Cam? Have you done this shit around me and my children? I mean, there's proof. Like on the live when you called TV out and you did all this shit. You were trucked out of your goddamn Gordon line. There's proof you already knew the truth before you ever erased all of it. And then went about a systematic years-long effort of creating all the shit around my son. With Amy chased him off the hill bullshit, blah, blah, blah. Knowing it was a lie. It shows intent, Cam. What you and Chasing, Squall did, TM did, shows intent. Why is that bitch always present when something bad's kicking out? Ziggy, you're on the wrong script today when we're targeting Little. Cam, Slay's dead. Ziggy this, oh, I got Josh's back, but then here's this grab thing. Oh, gosh. Oh, shit, rap. Oh, my God, Ernie, you got these magical imaginary textures. Holy shit. Manufactured it. Why does everything bad feature a TM right here? I don't know, and then some. Strange, isn't it, Cam? Anyway. Oh my gosh, CZ, what'd you just get up to while I was walking away to fix the center plate? Yeah. Oh my God, Chasing, no. Jody Sue clarified the whole sedative thing. No, Chasing, no, no. Oh God, Chasing. See him right there. They shared on Candace Hoax of Summer's body being found on 125 in a pond. Where was that? Oh yeah, TM's. While shared on them played and shit, wasted time. Law enforcement journalists this year made the world think. It's weird where it was that day. Isn't it? Strange shit right here. Anyway, Cam. See, you know. You know, except you really do fuck with people. You've really spent years making believe you're all Jesus and Bible and shit just a couple weeks ago. Like, I'm a changed man. Yeah, I have my problems, but I'm not a criminal. I'm not a bad guy. I'm not a whatever. And I am on medicine. We are going to the clinics. All the shit. We got the kids again. Blah, blah, blah. Everybody lied on poor Cam. Right? Everybody could pretty clearly see you didn't do shit to Christy and Danny, but then they made money. And you're gonna come here and fake set up motherfuckers and lie on them. Like it's somewhat been done to you through the years. Speaks volumes about your character and your real religion, Cam. How much of a man of God you really are. You're a piece of shit, Cam. What you've done is horrible. For years now. Years. Destroying innocent people. Trying to hurt some of the only real witnesses on that road that day. For whom and why? For whom and why is what everyone in the world should be asking. They should be asking questions about you and what you're doing. And why. For years. And I hope reams of data prove it, Cam. But you fucked up mightily. I've shown the receipts here to show you're a liar. That person's a liar. And I do indeed hold the calls, recordings, the video chat, all that. Your own video within 2 minutes shows your words do not match those messages. Once again, y'all ask yourselves why he has those, why they're giving him, why this narrative he's putting out. Ask. I've shown the proof he's lying, and so is the person whatever Cam wants to make up. Ask why he's targeting myself and my son again a day ago. Why during Christmas? Oh, that coincides with Little's list going up. Damn. Every year in December and every year with Little's list, ain't it? And then also my life before last and who all it displeased. Knowing I'd really turned in shit all those years ago with this group. And I had indeed been serious, and now they know. They know they were turned in even before they did the blackmail letters and all the feathers and the break-ins and all that shit. And they know how fucked they are. Somebody's mad, huh? Anyway. Obviously nothing's gonna stop Cam from this years-long campaign of harassment, lies, slander, libel, fucking around with witnesses, and intimidate harassment online and with a group. He's gonna continue to do it. What money you all are idiotic enough to give him, he's gonna use to go get his methadone, Suboxone, or whatever else. And I guess his Christmas and whatever else for his and everything while destroying other people's family, airing their abuse, hurting other human beings, needlessly and falsely based on false pretenses and lies. Ask for whom and what. Start asking the real questions of the real and right people. But it's obvious and apparent Cam won't stop until he's stopped. It's been years enough of this. It's been enough pain. I want my son cause no more discomfort, pain, or anything else to his life because of these motherfuckers and what Monster chose to do to use him for to hurt himself and Little. And that Cam's playing illegally. Unless he's given consent by Monster. Right? Others were. Were you, Cam? Are you? Let's see or hear that. Where you have permission. Otherwise, it's illegal. Doesn't matter who it features, you cannot play a call between two others. No matter who it's sent out to. Yeah. Alright, you got a hold of it. Now we all know that he sent it out to a bunch of people. Including his dear buddies, Jenny and Adrian, and all that, right? Those bitches have been trying to get I and Little murdered for years. Knowingly, with intent, and with their own admission, and by their own admission. With absolute knowledge prior to doing so. I don't know, Kim. Apparently he's not changed. He's not learned anything over these last few months. Not after he was lucky enough to escape with his hands. He didn't feel like, he's changed his life around. He didn't feel like it. I guess after they finally got visitation back with the kids all that. Enough to not commit crimes online and to hurt other people, their family and children. And it is a crime, Cam, what you're doing with a group. in a targeted, organized effort for years online. It's a goddamn giant crime. A federal one done over federal communications. But it's also harassment. Years long harassment. And I do intend to stop it. Very quickly. This week. I tell you, I'm sorry for what's about to happen. Anyway, I hope everybody here's been entertained today. Now y'all know I have indeed heard this call for the billionth time. And along with the rest, most put out. Of eldest, I've heard them. Rest assured I've heard them. But now y'all have proof I've heard it. Y'all good? It's causing me pain for the billionth time. Through no fault of my son. My son's not the cause of it. That monster abuser of ours who won't stop. And even a few days ago, I was told that he's demanding that he be getting information and continually proof of life on Little and I and all the things around us, or else. But yeah, as long as he can go to court, I ain't doing nothing. It's fine, right? It's totally normal. No, it's so he can get all the information on Little and I. Lemon Claws and others. We can feed it out to this group, and it is coming to this group and leaks and splurts and whatever. It is. I don't show it to eldest. I don't tell him about it, but I can see it every day. I know what monster's able to draw into people and do things and all that. Which is why sometimes I have to kick pebbles into the pond. To where monsters fed certain things. And then they come back out of this group. And I can tell where they're coming from. And then it shows proof against monster and others and how information's traveling in this group. And I hate that very much. But I also am very careful, even around those I love. For our own little safety and for theirs, and if there's less people know, then they can't be used, can they? Or hurt anymore by a monster. Because there's nothing to give and nothing to say, is there? Meanwhile, I love all the same and always will. And one day things will be better. They have to. One day, there will be total freedom. No more chains and boxes and usage and eyes on. Made to feel like. Nobody around us is safe to speak to. And no one better than to, because it all is clawed in by monster. And the tragedy be able to pay for it. And they use it to harm us. For the C&D sector. In a well-organized group online working in a very criminal manner for years and many open and active investigations. 3 little birds. Every little thing. It's gonna be alright. Oh, honey, my babies. Oh, honey, almost. Fuck you, tragedy pimps. And abusers the world over. Hope you're all entertained today. Cam, your ass is mine. Happy holidays, motherfucker.